Hey, how's it going, guys? This is a video response for a contest, and that contest is Mr. SoCal Preppers Contest. And what I'd like to start with would be number one, and what he asked for was one item that will serve you best as a part of your preps. And being that I live in Alaska, and we've got moose all over the place here in Anchorage, and elsewhere there's all kinds of other big game. What I would want to have would be a decent rifle, and I think this one would serve me well. It's not the best rifle to have for shooting moose, but it definitely works good for bear too, and I'd want to have one that works great for both, because I've seen quite a few bear that are too close to me while I'm fishing. So this 4570 Marlin would be my tool of choice, being that I'm in Alaska. And I guess this item would also serve as the answer to number two, which is your coolest prep. And well, I grew up initially in a state where you couldn't have guns like this and have fun with them, and so this is definitely the answer to number two. This is definitely the cool item answer. I really love this gun. I have fun shooting it. Number three is three things you wish you knew before you started. And if I had a crystal ball, number one would be, I've had some decent paying jobs in the not too distant past, and I wish I would have saved more for preps. I saved some, and I'm making use of that, but I wish I would have saved more. Also, in addition to that, is gold and silver. I agree with Sultan of Shinola that, God, if I knew that, boy, screw 401ks. I would have put all my money into silver and gold. And then number three, I think this is super important, and I'll end with, well, can't end with this because I have to do a shout out. The third here for things I wish I knew would be, I wish I knew all the fellow preppers that I talk to regularly. I wish I knew you guys, before I started, like had an introduction to prepping from other folks out there who could share information, and it would have been a good start to have seen other people, begin their process of prepping before I did. I haven't made too many, mistakes, a few, but I wish I knew some folks before I started, just to see what they did. And my shout out would be, I didn't write that down, so the only one I could think of offhand would be, let's see, if y'all go to my favorites, there's a guy out there called Navy Spec. He's a fellow cook, and I dig his info, and we've had some correspondence, and I think he's a cool cat. So if you go to my favorites, you'll see Navy Spec. I don't know if there's numbers after Navy Spec, 248 or whatever, but I like that guy, so I'll give him a shout out again. I think I gave him one recently, but hey, why not? Hope you're all well, and take care.